While Garmin remains silent about its next outdoor lineup, a series of recent regulatory filings may have already revealed what's coming next. Over the past few months, multiple regulatory certifications have surfaced across the FCC and Indonesia's DJID database. Individually, they don't reveal much, but together they paint a surprisingly clear picture of Garmin's next lineup. 5 model numbers have now appeared: A05216, A05146, A05419, A05420, and A05170. Based on Garmin's previous launch history, these filings point towards the Enduro 4, the Fenix 9 lineup, and the Fenix E2. Let's start with what we believe to be Fenix 9 Pro and InReach. Garmin recently received FCC authorization for the device. Although Garmin describes it simply as a portable digital transceiver, the accompanying SAR evaluation report explicitly identifies it as a wrist-worn device with no other supported operating conditions. The filing reveals support for LTE Cat M1, LTE-M on North American bands 2, 4, and 12, along with NTN non-terrestrial network satellite communication on bands N23 and N255. The SAR report also strengthens the case that this is a premium smartwatch rather than another accessory like Circa. Testing was performed with both nylon and vented titanium watch bands, confirming the device is intended to be worn on the wrist. Besides LTE and satellite connectivity, the filing also lists Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, ANT+, and NFC, making it one of Garmin's most feature-rich connectivity packages seen in an FCC filing. While the documents never mention the Fenix 9 Pro InReach by name, the hardware aligns closely with Garmin Rumor's previously reported 3-tier strategy consisting of the Fenix 9, Fenix 9 Pro, and Fenix 9 Pro InReach. The Pro models are usually introduced later, so let's focus on what is more likely to launch this year. The Enduro 4 appears to be one of those products. Garmin recently filed Model A05216 under FCC ID IPH-05216, where it is classified as a mobile GNSS navigator. Its wireless capabilities and charging specifications are exactly what you'd expect from a high-end Garmin wearable. It has also been spotted within Garmin software, adding more weight to the theory. The FCC documents describe the device as supporting Bluetooth 5.0, dual-band Wi-Fi, and ANT+, while Garmin has requested 180 days of confidentiality for the external photos and user manual, meaning those details remain hidden for now. The timing also makes sense. The Enduro 2 launched in August 2022, followed by the Enduro 3 in August 2024, continuing Garmin's 2-year release cycle. The Enduro 3 also debuted alongside the Fenix 8 and Fenix E on August 27, 2024, rather than arriving weeks earlier or later. Based on that history, another joint launch later this year seems entirely possible. That brings us to Fenix 9. According to 5K Runner, models A05419 and A05420 were certified in Indonesia's DJID database on July 14, 2026, under certificates 124147 and 124149. Both are classified simply as outdoor products and were submitted on the same day by PT Garmin Indonesia Distribution. This becomes even more interesting when you look at Garmin's previous certification strategy. The Fenix 8 appeared as 2 separate hardware models that were split by display technology rather than product tier. If Garmin follows the same approach again, A05419 and A05420 could represent the AMOLED and MIP solar versions of the standard Fenix 9 rather than 2 completely different watches. That also lines up with previous leaks suggesting the 43mm Fenix 9 will be AMOLED only, while the larger sizes could offer both AMOLED and MIP solar display options. Then there is the Fenix E2. Model A05146 was certified in Indonesia on July 2, 2026, under certificate 123673. Like the other recent certifications, it is listed simply as an outdoor product and appeared around the same time as the Fenix 9 models. The original Fenix E launched as a single-size, single-display watch without Pro or Solar variants, and there is currently nothing to suggest Garmin plans to change that formula with the Fenix E2. So based on Garmin's previous launch strategy, this year's lineup could consist of the Enduro 4, the Fenix 9, and the Fenix E2, while the connected Fenix 9 Pro InReach may arrive separately along with Fenix 9 Pro. Of course, until Garmin makes everything official, these remain educated predictions based on regulatory filings and the company's past release patterns. With that said, we end our video. Thanks for watching. Peace.